Hey there, guys. Hey, Christy. All right. Am I blurry? Should I let me hold up. Maybe I'm just shiny. How's it going? All right. So I have my phone set up and I have my computer here so I can monitor comments, but this is our very first episode of Fancy Fridays, as was suggested last week. No, not last week. Lord have mercy. A couple of days ago, I did a live, and you guys suggested that we do Fancy Fridays and hang out at 8 p.m. So that's what we're doing today. So, do you guys hear me? Are we fine? Are we good? What are we talking about? What do you guys want to talk about? Tell me, because I don't really have any topics. I know I got a comment here talking about the sales and also on Twitter to talk about the sales. Here's the funny thing. I was like, where's my phone so I could check Twitter? I'm recording on my phone. Like, really? What are we going to do here? So, okay, so sales. Have you guys noticed all the sales that are happening right now? Hey, Renee. So there's sales for, Pat McGrath just sent out 20% and 25% off sale email where it's on Instagram too. So it's 20% off for $150 or less, and then over 150 is 25% off. Listen, when is Pat McGrath never having a sale? Do you feel some type of, yes, I heard about Sephora firing the employees. Wagwan. So let's talk about Pat McGrath first. So her things are always on sale, which makes me a little bit skeptical. Why are your products always on sale? Always. There's always a 10% off sale, but a lot of people aren't buying from her website because they're not shipping out. Oh, you fell for it? I know they had a 10% sale off like last week, and then now they're doing 20% off. Yeah, like 20%, 25%. And some of the products are good, I get it, but like, why are they always on sale? Check her Instagram. Ain't nobody checking for her. I don't think so either, because no one wants to spend the amount of money that she's asking for. I know there are die-hard Pat McGrath fans, right, that go crazy. I'm not one of them. The concealer, I have the concealer and I low-key like it. And yeah, they're way overpriced, Renee. Like, who got time to be spending that kind of money in this kind of situation? Like, do we understand what's going on here with the global health crisis? What? No, nobody not buy her makeup, right? Because she had, you're right, Black Beauty. What is your name so I don't call you Black Beauty all the time, right? But Black Beauty, what am I calling? So she, her last couple of launches, right? People were fed up because the launches like went live when they weren't scheduled to, and then Jordine, oh, that's so pretty, that's a pretty name. So they went live when they weren't supposed to, and then there was some mix up with like I know with the Star Wars one, like there wasn't enough to go around. People were fed up with that, and then she took forever to ship things out, and people were just fed up with the whole thing. So nobody's checking for them no more, and I feel like she's trying to do these sales to entice us. But yeah, why are we getting all these emails? Am I the only one? I'm getting emails every 5 minutes from these brands, and I'm getting multiple emails a day about, oh, don't forget to come buy this, and how about during the quarantine you should be shopping. And I'm like, in fact, I got an email from Erica. Hey, Erica, if Erica is here, if she watches this later, I talk to Erica all the time in the comments, and she sent me an email, and she was like, hey, girl, I don't know if you know, but New York & Company's having a huge sale, and you might want to check them out. And I'm like, nope, I'm not, where am I going? I'm not going nowhere. I am, look at my shirt. This is my sleep shirt, because I'm going to sleep after this. This is my... Like, I am not going anywhere. I am not getting dressed up, so I'm not shopping from New York & Company. Plus, New York & Company always has a sale. Always, nonstop. And their things get rotated out. They're like Forever 21, honestly. Yeah, Pat McGrath is not getting my money. Everyone is having a sale. Yeah, you purchase your freaking staple products. Why am I buying all these unnecessary things? Like, why am I buying palettes? And honestly though, I'm a hypocrite because I bought the the Rustic palette from New York and Company, right? Always on sale. So I bought the Rustic palette, and then I bought a ton of things from, who was it? Cleona, right? Like a lot. Hey, Mish. Welcome. Present. We're checking the list. Why are we buying all this stuff? I haven't bought any skincare because I have tons to move through. I know you guys are buying skincare. That makes sense. Like, you're always going to take care of your skin no matter what. Hey, April. So, oh, for content. Oh, we're going to buy it for content. No, well, the Rustic palette, you mean? I didn't buy it for content. I bought it because I like it. So I like the Rust stack, right? And they have, this is the Rust palette now. So what Melt Cosmetics is doing is they're converting some of their most popular stacks into palettes so they can sell at Sephora. Since they've been selling at Sephora, hair care, I'm not buying no hair care. You see my hair? I just washed it and fling it up just for this live because otherwise it would have been done looking a hot mess. Hey, from Brooklyn. How is it in Brooklyn? Yeah, it's the Melt Cosmetics stack and palette. So this is the Rust stack. So she have 5 eyeshadows here, and then they expanded to 10. The palette, let me tell you something about the palette. I like it. I have a Get Ready With Me using it. I like it, and I find it's easier to, I just find it's easier to work with and travel with than the stacks, because it's like the stacks, you have to open your saw, and then you open down here. So, and I have the little, what I did was hey, Trinidad and Tobago hair Kershaw. So I bought the little mirror to go on, you see, when I make my mash up my things. So I bought the little mirror, the little mirrors that come with them. You can buy them separately, and I put them on so I can travel with them and just have them separate. But the stacks aren't my favorite, right? You're an essential worker. Be safe out there, and be safe out there because it is crazy. And New York, did y'all see that? I don't want to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it. New York, the death toll went up to what, 3,000? 3,000 in New York alone. Lord have mercy. And so much so that the morgues are getting overwhelmed. Hey, Florida. Hey, yeah. How's it going, guys? So what else do you guys, how are you guys doing? How are y'all coping with this whole thing? How are you coping? I'm in New York, but I'm in Long Island. So it's like, I'm out of it, kind of, and I'm staying inside. You went to Sephora? Whoa. Sephora, okay, so let's talk about the Sephora thing, because I have feelings. So Sephora did a conference call and let go of all their part-time workers, and then like, it's part-time workers, right? They kept the full-time workers, and then they're paying them the full base pay, which is what they said, right? No, Maria, oh my God. Maria said her co-workers are dying. Oh my God. This, it's so heartbreaking, which is why I think the numbers are much lower. Like, they're not reporting the numbers correctly, because too many of us know people that are affected, that have died. It makes no sense that so many of us know so many people, but yet the number is so percentage-wise low. You get what I mean? I mean, it's still high. Don't get me wrong. 3,000 in New York alone is crazy. And it's over 1 million cases that have been reported worldwide, and then over what, like 45,000 dead. Crazy, right? But one of my coworkers also passed away, and we had to have a conference call with everybody at our location, because you know, when somebody passes away from your actual location, you're like, people are panicking. So we had a conference call and everything. There is no way that we know so many people, but these numbers are so looking so low. Like, how seriously, the healthcare workers, I don't even know how you guys are doing it. Like, you were put in a position, like, yeah, you want to help people and stuff, but y'all are put in a position where you're risking your own lives and then the lives of your family, because you're gonna go home with that, and then you're not getting the proper PPE. Yeah, they're ending up burning bodies. Like, I think probably in Iran they're gonna start burning bodies because there's no way to have the proper funerals. And let's not all right, let's talk about something light. So, well, this is not even really light, really. All right, so Sephora let go of their part-time employees, and like the employees that weren't full-time. I'll just say it as that, right? Oh, I'm so sorry, Sylvia. Oh my God, her brother-in-law passed away. It's so sad. All right. Everybody gather it up. We're gonna not be sad right now, right? But prayers up. Let's put those prayers up. And guys, anybody that's affected by this, I feel horrible for you, and I hope you're able to get through it, because at the end of the day, you can't do anything but get through it, because the loss is so hard to process, the pain, I don't want to cry, okay? I'm not gonna cry. Let us pray, but I'm not gonna cry. Okay? Sephora let go of their part-time employees, but they did it on a conference call. They called them up and was like the districts, they're like, yeah, we're gonna let you go now. It's not like they're furloughed, they're just letting them go. And then they're paying their full-time employees through June. So I know a Sephora employee, so that's how I know. She told me, she was like, girl, can you imagine? And we were talking about it, right? I'm not gonna say who, just because, confidentiality stuff, but Sephora did that, right? And a lot of people are like, they're gonna stop buying from Sephora, they're done, all this, right? Yeah, right. Karina just said she's not buying from Sephora. Here's how I feel about this. A lot of companies are doing this. That's the problem with capitalism. Capitalism sucks. When it's all about profits and all about stakeholders and all about revenue generation, that's what's gonna happen. What we need to remember is that these brands are not people. We expect them to think like people and be empathetic, and our emotions are involved because we look at them like people, right? Profit over lives. And that's just what it is. This is business. Let's talk about it. This is business. Sephora is not the only one doing this. A lot of these companies have done this, but because we're in the beauty space, yeah, we're like, how dare Sephora do this and stuff. But a lot more companies than you're aware of are doing this. Hobby Lobby did that. And there are a few other companies that are like, they're not closing down, they're keeping business as usual. So let's not pretend that there aren't other companies doing this. So unless you're gonna take that hard stance for all these companies, at which I doubt you're gonna do that, because a lot of these retailers are doing that, and you're probably not aware of it. Mac did the same thing to the freelancers on call, but they're trying. Here's the thing about the Sephora thing that I was saying. So they let them go, and technically you let them go, they can now apply for unemployment benefits, plus they get the $600 extra and that's weekly, right? That's what I heard from the stimulus plan. You get $600 additional to the unemployment. And we know Sephora did it, but over what was it, 6 million filed for unemployment? Was it something like that? Some crazy number filed for unemployment. So a lot of companies are doing it. So if I'm gonna boycott Sephora for this, I gotta boycott pretty much everybody, because everybody's gonna be doing this, and it's sad. But at the same time, it's not 100% dire situation. Hear me out, because they can apply for the unemployment, 6.6 million, right? They can apply for unemployment plus get the additional stimulus package, and Sephora actually has to cover the payment for unemployment. I don't know if you guys know that, but that's how it works. When people file for unemployment, it's the company that has to pay for that unemployment, okay? So I feel bad, I feel really bad, and it's awful, right? But at the same time, my expectations for companies are not that high. I don't see companies as people, because at the end of the day, capitalism is the problem. At the end of the day, that's what it is. It's not Sephora, it's not Ulta, it's not Hobby Lobby, it's not Chick-fil-A, capitalism is the problem. First of all, why did we have to have a $3 trillion stimulus plan, a $3 trillion to bail out these companies? These are million and billion dollar companies. Million and billion dollar companies. And you're telling me that you can't survive 2 weeks in a 2 little week of not the same, like you can't shut down, you can't angle 2 weeks, you can't angle a month. Are you telling me, what kind of foolishness is that? And when you're gonna tell individuals that they should have at least 6 months in savings so they can cover their expenses in case something happen. So why are these companies sitting here with their millions and billions of dollars, but they can't handle a month or 2 months without like, and mind you, a lot of them are still getting money in. They're just not getting as much as before. I don't feel like, why are we bailing out these airlines? These airlines that charge all this money, have all this money, and yet we have to bail them out? We have to bail them out. But me and you and Sephora employees, I have to sit up, yeah, I'd have to go work, because I'm still working. I gotta work. Listen, I have to work every day for my check. And let me tell you what my company said. So they sent out, my company is very fluid, right? But not fluid, very fluid. They're very liquid. They have a lot of cash in the bank. Like my company buys other companies for cash money. Like they will acquire companies and they're talking about 300 million cash. Like them buy them, right? And they said to they sent out an email. They're like, listen, the CEO, and it's a woman. Can you imagine? I love that it's a woman, but the CEO, she just got the job too. She got the job like when she took over, like in the last quarter last year. So in like September, October, she took over. And she inherited, can you imagine this foolishness? What she have to go deal with now? So anyway, she sent out, because she does videos, like this is something that she constantly does, which I like that, because they keep the company up to date. And who's, Kelsey's here? Hey! Isn't Kelsey doing her live right now? I know I just got off Alicia's Kinky Sweats live. So my company said, listen, we're in a great financial position. We're good. Don't worry about it. We're not going to collapse. It's fine. We're good. We're paying all the employees, all the insurance, matching it for everything is fine. Status quo, business as usual, no issue. Then I think last week, yeah. Last week, so we get our annual raises starting April 1st. They froze the annual raises. They were like, all right, there is a salary freeze and a hiring freeze until at least October. And I was like, what? Oh, she's an hour behind. Hey, Kelsey. I know, because I just watched Alicia and she said you were watching Baychella at, okay, good. So you're an hour half after. Okay, fine. Perfect. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Kelsey. So they were like, they're doing the salary freeze. And I'm like, you know what? It bad and not so bad, because we're still getting paid, so it's fine. And my company actually paid out our bonuses, so we get annual bonuses, but they get paid out in March. So we got our bonuses right before this whole shutdown happened, so people have extra money, which I am very happy for the employees of my company. Like, we are blessed in that way, and we need to be thankful for that, because we have thousands and thousands of employees. No one has been let go. Everybody got their bonuses and everybody's still being paid. So thank God for that, because my company they're a good company. Financially, they stay, whatever. So if my little piece of company, mind you, it's a big company, but it's not a Fortune 500 company. If my little company can't manage that, why can't these million and billion dollar companies handle that? Why not? And part-time, if you calculate how much they would have to pay these people, even if they paid them up to like a certain amount, like a certain time, because they said they're paying the full-time employees up to June. So why can't they pay everybody up to June? Like give them like up to June and say, all right, after June 1st, yeah, that's it, we can't do no more. And that's fine. I think that would have been a little bit better, because then people had time to plan and they would still have some money coming in, because it's so unfortunate, right? It's so sad. But I'm not boycotting. Sylvia, like my accent, thanks. The accent comes out here and there. I am not boycotting Sephora, if I'm honest with you, because if I'm gonna draw that hard line, I'm gonna have to draw it with a lot of companies, and I don't have that energy to go out and do the research and find all the companies that are doing this, because there are a ton of companies that are doing this. And I'm sorry, but it kind of is what it is. Ulta was getting backlash too, because they didn't close down at all. Like, they were still open, and they didn't really close down until there was like a huge push from social media for them to slow down and close down. So they were putting their employees at risk. So what am I gonna do? Like, am I just gonna completely give up? Just gonna completely stop shopping? I did stop shopping, to be honest. I haven't bought anything, and to be honest, I think if you can afford to shop right now, if you're still shopping right now, which I don't advise that you do, I don't advise it. Like, save your money. For real though, if you have that extra money, put it down. Put it down, please. And I know it's hard because people stress shop. Like, it's something that they can do to, like, just feel better, just relieve some stress. Don't shop on, if you're gonna shop too, support companies like indie brands that could really use your support right now. So you have tons of indie brands, so like Sydney Grace, Give Me Glow, where are the other brands, like all these brands you can support right now instead of supporting these big ass companies which are gonna get the bailout. Okay, so if you can, and if you want to, and if you have the means, and if you feel like supporting, support the small mom and shop jobs, businesses. Support the up and coming businesses, the indie brands. Support them instead of going to like big supermarkets like Stop and Shop and ShopRite and whoever else. Go to like your little corner store and support the bodegas and support those little places instead of going to Target and Walmart. Not, you know what I mean? If you can do that, if some of your company, in some of your businesses are open around you, go to them, because they're the ones that are really going to be suffering, right? Not these big companies. So if you can do, oh, child stress eating, I don't want to talk about it. I have never been this heavy. I have never been this heavy at all. I am the heaviest I've ever been. I'm 150 something pounds now. What? I have a piece of belly here I come, and a couple rolls over here like wait. I'm eating, and I'm not moving at all. So, and I'm drinking soda again. I have stopped drinking Coke. And I went back to it, and I even had a couple of lattes, and I'm just like, I'm eating all the snacks. I'm eating I don't, thank you. Vanilla yogurt with chocolate chip. Oh, stop. No, it's not a show off now. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about me. Carnival. You imagine if they, yes, I'm divorced. So with my summer body is on pause, okay? On serious pause. I'm coming from, I'm not bragging. I'm coming, let me explain. All my life, before I came to this country, I was 95 pounds. 95 pounds. Let me tell you, I was skinny and bony and looking crazy, okay? And then in college, I finally went up to 102 pounds. When I started my job, I was 107 pounds. 107 pounds. Hello? 107. So then, by the time I got married, I was 122 pounds. I remember this because I weighed I weighed myself. I was 122 pounds, right? Black Sava last year them time I was like 136. 136, you know. Oh, I reached 150 out already. Me mama. See, that's the thing. I was always, I know people are saying like 150 isn't much, but remember where I'm coming from. You come from 102 to 150. You know I will leap up on that. Like 152. So I put on 50 pounds. That's a lot. Come on. 50 pounds? You know what? Let me show you. I'm not showing you. No, I'm not showing you the fat and the roll. And and my thighs are rubbing. And I don't know how to handle it. Maybe that's why I'm falling, because I don't know how to carry this weight. I'm 5'8". I can't carry this weight. Y'all telling me you haven't been 95 pounds since middle school. Hear what? I was bony my whole life. Bony, okay? So Lord have mercy. So no, with the belly here, my frame, they don't carry this 150 nice. I'm sure y'all carrying 150 would look amazing. Me carrying the 150, have a piece of belly, I have some roll around here, so like, no. You want to see my ponytail? See my ponytail there? The ear wet enough, but just catch it up real quick in the ponytail. Yeah, I am tall, but I'm really like my frame is tiny, right? No, I don't mind the weight. Like the 150 don't bother me. It's the distribution of the 150. Listen, y'all are over 150, but y'all got hips and ass and, you know, on a solid and on a, you know, like on a have all of the shape, you know, where my 150 there? Right in the belly. Okay, that's how I gained that weight. Even my mother was like, yo, Tina, you need to stop gaining weight. And she out of all the people to tell me to stop gaining weight. You know? Like, listen, if I was carrying the weight in the behind, like if I was hippolocious and thick and like out here, I'd have been like, hey, but why the belly? Why the belly? Listen, why the belly? Watch here, watch here. I was laughing. I was talking to lovely Anika the other day. Was on FaceTime, right? And I was sitting like this, and my belly was out, and she started laughing. She's like, "Where you get that belly?" I don't like listen. I can't. Why does it have to go to the belly? Like, why I couldn't get one of them fake behind? Like, do I have to liposuction? Do I have to get a BBL and liposuction this mess? Is that what I need to do? Because, but I'm gonna have to go to the gym. That's what it is. So I'm sitting down, and then it just land right here, so. And then I'm sitting down at my desk. It's just a hot mess. It's the way I'm sitting. I'm sure maybe I need to use a waist trainer or something. I'm gonna need something, because if you have hips and a butt, like the shelf butt, like I am jealous, okay? But now my belly and my butt is matching up, and that's not okay. And then look here, what? And then I gain weight in my face. If you look at my older videos, I dare you to go back to watch some videos from like 3, 4, 5 years ago and look at my face. Look at my face. We have to just laugh about this. We just have to laugh about how we eating all the snacks. I'm eating all the snacks. I'm cooking nonstop and I'm eating it up, right? I need to go to the gym. But I can't go to the gym because I broke my knee. And then I broke my ankle. Look at me. Look at me in my little ankle strap right now because I was cooking earlier. So I had to stand up. So I had to wrap my foot. So now with the injury, I can't even go back to the gym anytime soon. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do? My butt doesn't even, I don't even have a twerk booty. This is where I am mad. Why don't I have a twerk? Okay, so gyms aren't open, I understand. But I have a gym in where I live, right? A little, like, it's a little community gym. That's open. I don't know why they have that open. I really don't know why. But they have like a treadmill, a couple treadmills. They have ellipticals. They have like a weight set. So we can go there. I'm a little skeptical, not gonna lie. But if I bring all my bleach and disinfectant and all of that, I can get in there. No, people were in there. I saw people in there working out. So I know it's open. But I see them in there with the wipes and stuff. So, and there's not too many people in there. So I cooked curry chicken and dumplings today. I can't go for a walk. That's my problem. My foot, y'all, my ankle is killing me right now. Like today, just to take a shower, just to stand up in the shower and wash my hair, my foot swell up again. My ankle swell up. So I have to be careful with my ankle, right? Just to do that. And the intermittent fasting don't seem to be working for me because I will eat like one meal. Yeah, listen, I've eaten one meal per day and I'm still gaining weight. I'm trying to elevate it. I'm trying to elevate the foot. I'm trying to like wrap it and stuff, but I soaked it in Epsom salt. So I got the Epsom salt. Bay went and got the Epsom salt, and I was soaking it in the Epsom salt, and it felt nice while it was carbs. Who are you telling to? No, I can't. This is what I'm saying. I think clearly it's because I'm gaining weight and my body doesn't know how to hold it up that I'm falling. These are the things. So hi Tiffany. So obviously I need to lose weight because my body doesn't know how to act. Keto, no, I can't go vegetarian. Okay, I like to eat. I don't eat a lot. The new chair I got from Home Goods, and it was like $49. So I said bae, I got a quarantine bae. So soak the little piece of food. Lord have mercy. So I'm trying to hang in there, guys. I'm trying to hang in, and I hope you guys are doing the same. But we over here eating because I need to eat. I need to eat a lot. You didn't miss a thing. You didn't miss a thing. I didn't no. Yes, that I have. Listen, you want me for over here single? Eh? Eh? You want me for just there, don't have nobody in my life, just fat and just sit on here eat and you ain't gonna know who Bay is. No. He said that he's not into social media. That's sketchy, right? Y'all catch that, right? Y'all peep that, right? So if you not announce me on social media, me not announce you on social media. Plus and because nothing to mix up too, and I'ma just keep it on the low for now. There is no more hubby. I am divorced. I have not been with my husband for 2 years now, a year and a half, I'm gonna give it a year and a half because we were still like, hey, navigating things. So a year and a half. So there is no more hubby. So 4 years. Yep, Sylvia. Here's the, the hypocrite thing. Here the hypocrite thing. Mega look, mega look for. Hold on. Here the thing. Here I am. Right before I sprained my ankle, I bought these shoes. And the shoes are hella cute. Hell. Right? And I was like, oh, I'm gonna be out here in my red boots and it's so cute. Ask me if I can put on the shoes. Ask me if the shoes can put on the foot. Right? What a thing like this. The good up shoes, These are from Jessica Simpson and I got them on which website that? DSW. They had a sale and then they had like a coupon. I had 20% $20 off. So I bought them, right? I can't wear them. And by the time I'm able to wear them, it's summertime and it's gonna be warm. So now I can't even wear the boots. So where am I going? Can you imagine? I need a good, I think, how long has it been now? About almost 2 weeks, the ankle. Almost 2 weeks I did the ankle thing, right? That's where I popped my ankle. And it still is really bad. So I think I'm gonna need that 6 weeks. So they say 6 weeks. So wish me luck, guys. But I bought the shoes. But I'm gonna do spring cleaning of my closet because I need to get the clothes out, the shoes out, all that stuff. So we'll see. The knee was about 2 weeks before the ankle. So but I bought the knee was fine because the knee would have been fine. I could have still worn the shoes. But now with the ankle, I don't know because I didn't go to the hospital to get an X-ray or anything on the ankle because I don't want to go to the hospital right now. One, it's going to be crazy at a hospital. Two, I don't want to overwhelm the system because they have limited resources. So I don't need somebody to be looking at the ankle right now, which is not really important. To me, it's not broken because it's not like wobbly. And it's definitely, if it's a fracture, if it's a hairline fracture, they can't do anything anyway. Like they have to just let it heal. So if it was broken, that would be something. But if it's sprain or if it's just a hairline fracture, then it's fine. Yeah, I spoke about my divorce before. I spoke about it in a January video. You're right. I'm not gonna get into it. I spoke about it then, and that's it. I'm not. Because me and my ex are cool. We're fine. There's no animosity. There's no hatred or whatever. And I spoke about it. So, no, I am not going to get the Tatcha Silk Canvas because it's the new... I want it... You know what? If they have a smaller size, my whole thing is these companies need to do smaller sizes of products because I don't want the big old thing to... You were 20 years, Sylvia? 20 years? Yikes, though, that would devastate me. 20 years you invest? But you know what? People sometimes are just in your life for a season, and it's fine. You get what you get out of it. You enjoy it. You just go through it. You spent the time there, right? And it was a part of your life. Like the worst thing the thing I hate to hear is when people say, oh, it was a waste of my time, I can't believe I did that. But you did it, you lived through it. I'm sure you had great experiences, right? But then it got nasty in the end. But you probably had great experience, so just look at it as an experience, unless it was really bad and toxic. But if that's the case, you shouldn't be around there that long. But I understand a lot of people don't just get up and go. I'm the kind of person, no, I will if it's not working, I'ma go. I needs to go. Thank you so much. However, I understand that's not. Have you tried the new liquid canvas primer? No. And I just want a small, and I understand if you've been together for that long, you're bound to grow apart, especially if you have kids and you become parents, and now you're so invested in being mom and dad that you forget about being husband and wife. Your husband do what left you last week on your birthday? Tony, Tony, no, we need to fight. Leave it on your birthday, your good birthday. No, If he can leave you, here's the thing though. If he can leave you on your birthday, bye. Bye, Ashy. Because that is somebody that don't respect you. And no, because if somebody can treat you like that, Tani, you deserve way better. So he can go ahead and listen, karma, I believe in strongly in karma, and what goes around comes around. Who does that? That's so dirty and stink. Tani, we got you, girl, don't worry about it. It's fine. Your ex-girlfriend, what? Wait, I missed that one. What? My ex-husband called me at work to say he left. At your job? No, Diana. No, Woo, you know what? Don't be no oof frightened. Because I would go, listen, listen, at your job for telling you he left? Oh, hell no, Diana. And wait, no, right? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I don't let no. To me, you've been with a person for all these years. The least you can do is be civil and have some respect. Like, I spent that many years of my life with you. The least you could do is, come on now. We don't need you. No, I don't understand people like that. 15 years, Diana. No, Diana. No, no. That's disgusting. No, The least people could do after that long is do it respectfully. Like, have some consideration and some compassion. I just don't understand men and women, because women just as bad. We bad we the culprits too. But how you gonna he couldn't deal with your loop? No, Sylvia, you want me to fight him? No, Sylvia, make me want to go over there and fight him. What you mean? And Diana said he was a mama's boy. I hate mama's boys. I like a guy that loves his mom, but when they're like obsessed with their mother, no. Good for you, Diana. Go on vacation, because no, it's not. Things are not okay. No, but what may I say? What was I saying? You remember? I don't remember. This is a lot. No, listen, man, I have one good foot. I can't kick him with the left foot, but I'll kick him with the right foot. I'm not playing it. See, he's going through it with his current girlfriend. Listen, when they leave a good woman, I'm not saying if they leave toxic women, that's one thing, right? But when you leave a good woman, don't worry, they'll learn. They will learn. It's not a problem. They'll learn. It's not a problem. Oh, mama's boys. That's what I was talking about. I like a guy that respects his mother and loves his mother, because that will give you a gauge on how he's going to treat women in his life, right? Especially his wife and like the mother of his kids. But when him up on their mother, No, because then what if she don't like you, and then all she gonna do is make sure say she turns him against you, and then he's gonna always take her side. No, I don't like a mama's boy, because when you get married to me, that's now your new family. That's you and your wife, and if you decide to have kids, it's you, your wife, and your kids. Not you, your mother, and no, your mother nothing in it. The everybody else nothing in it. It's your new family now. This is your core. This is what we're dealing with. So the mama's boys, How do you feel about Colored Rain products, especially their palettes? Colored Rain, here's the thing. The Colored Rain single eyeshadows, love the single eyeshadows. Their palettes, I like the what palette name? The first one. What name? Remember that first palette they did, the big one? I forget the name of it. I like that palette, but I don't find myself reaching for that. Queen of Hearts, thank you. Queen of Hearts, great palette. The holiday palette, cute enough palette. The little mini 6-pan palettes, do I have them over? The 6-pan palettes that they have. These little palettes. I got all of them, but I don't find myself like using them. And then they released the Power Palette too. I don't find myself using that. But they're good eyeshadows. You know what I wanted to get is their Book of Shadows. The Book of Shadows, I wanted to get it to put my single shadows in. The Safari palette, yes. Here, they're the Vivid Pigments are really good. I do like the Vivid Pigments. The Vivid Pigments are great. But I've just fallen in love more with the Give Me Glow eyeshadows, the Sydney Grace eyeshadows, and now the Clionadh eyeshadows. I have a video, let me see if it uploaded yet. It's still processing, but it's an hour-long swatch fest of the Clionadh eyeshadows. I swatch all the ones I have, and I give my thoughts on them, so that's coming up. So you're gonna see that very soon. So I've been just into those instead of, hey Kevia, I've been into those instead of like, I can't do a car chat. Consider these car chats. Like, I'm gonna do like a cheer chat because I want to talk about some topics. So I'll film it and edit it instead of doing a car chat. But they're still gonna be similar to the car chats where we just talk about different things. But who hates a baby? Oh, I walk one another comment here. Tell me something here. They're supposed to relaunch the Safari palette. The Safari palette is I don't know, like I have not been interested in a lot of products. A lot of things that are coming out, I'm like, whatever. I'm more interested in singles than palettes. The Vivid Pigments are gritty. So the texture of them, if you touch them, they feel a little bit dry and a little bit not so smooth, right? However, the payoff on them is great, right? The payoff is fantastic, and they blend really nicely. So I did not pick up a damn thing from the 21 Days of Beauty because I am not buying anything. And all these sales that are happening, like I was saying, I really think it's predatory for them to be sending out all these emails and trying to get you to spend money during a time of high stress, because they know shopping is a stress relief, and if you see sales, you're gonna jump on it. But like, I feel, and I have not tried the new reformulated MAC shadows. I want to pick up a few of them, but I want to get them in the single pans. Do they have them in the single pans? I know Kinky Sweat Alicia said that they have them in the single pans, but how do I get them? I tried to go on the website. I'll figure it out, but I do want to try them later on, but not right now. But what was I saying? I like single eyeshadows over, what was I saying? Lord, don't that make me lose my train of thought. Oh, the sales tactics, they're very predatory, and it's just feeding on your emotions right now. And I think that's shitty of them to do, because yeah, they send out 1 and 2 emails, but no, they're sending them out constantly, like buy our stuff. And I understand it's a business and they're trying to get sales right now, but we're in like a global situation. This is not just New York, this is not just Florida, this is not just Canada, this is not just China, it's global. Like, do you understand? This is a pandemic, okay? Too much is going on for y'all trying to get people's money right now. For real. No, come on. Everybody, yeah, they're doing 50% off. And I think if you really want something and you can afford it and you're in the position to get it, don't put anything on credit cards right now. Do not do it, okay? My 401k is tanking. I lost over $60,000 in 401k, and I'm like, excuse me, this is like, I felt so bad. And I'm just, as soon as the market hits like a low, I'm about to hit up a house. Honestly, that's where my focus is. I'm gonna take advantage of that. I'm gonna take advantage of the market. I'm not gonna spend my money buying makeup to make these businesses that are laying off customers richer. No, because they're getting bailed out, okay? And now they want us, yeah, wait, Sephora, Sephora is gonna give us a 20% off. Oh, we're headed towards I don't know if it's gonna be a depression. It's definitely gonna be a recession. I don't know necessarily if it's gonna be a depression. The thing about it is, remember, we just went through a recession a few years ago. This is not even that long ago that we went through a recession. And back then I was younger, so I was like, oh, my 401k will recover, blah blah blah. No, this time it's going to recover eventually, but it took a hit, okay? And I'm just watching what's gonna happen. It's just crazy. It is just crazy right now. 20% off skincare. No, I go in and I delete all those sales emails because I'm not buying nothing. I'm not buying nothing. Yes, I heard about them firing the part-time. We spoke about that earlier. 2020, when we were coming into 2020, everybody was excited, right? We're like, oh my God, 2020, new decade is about to Who knew? 2020, I was ready, okay? Thank God I'm not the type of person that waits to live my life. Like, I live my life, okay? I'm out here, right? So I'm not putting anything on hold. I thought 2020 was I was about to turn, it is ghetto. It is a dirty ghetto mess, 2020. 2020 is trash. I hit February, I hit my stride. I was like, I've already done a few trips this year, right? I'm scheduled to go to Switzerland in July. I am scheduled to go to Spain, where the death toll is crazy. I'm scheduled to go there in June. Who? I'm not going nowhere. Listen, but it was supposed to be like a great year. It's crazy. 2020, but it's fine. Listen, don't let this get you down, okay? We're gonna get through this, and then we're gonna make the no, man, 2020 don't cancel yet. We have time. We have time. It's been crazy, but we're gonna keep positive. We're gonna look at the bright side. All right, this is the time for us to like refocus. Okay, figure out what's going on. Like, you have the time now to sit and think about what you want to do, think about where we going, how we gonna build this future, because the future needs to be built, because we can't just lie down and die right now. Okay, we need to move forward, and we can't let all this happen in vain. Okay, it's not gonna happen in vain. We're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna keep it pushing. That's what we're doing. Lord, let me tell you, see, when I got my bonus, I paid off a couple of things that I had, like, I paid off a couple of things, and then the rest of it, savings. I put that bonus right away, because I was like, no, I'm not spend that, because I don't know what's happening. I can't even find toilet paper. You think I'm gonna be out here spending all my money and buying pallets? Nope. 2020 is just on pause right now, okay? Just on pause, and we're gonna keep it pushing. We're gonna keep it pushing. Right? I had what the minute ColourPop said ColourPop said they're not shipping. ColourPop of all people. When ColourPop is not releasing things left and right, that something's a problem. What, you're 3 years from retiring? That must be devastating, because if you have your 401k being built up right now and you're going to retire and you just took a hit, that's, ooh, child. The retirement accounts are getting, ride the wave out if you can. Ride the wave out. Ride it out if you can. Because I remember when we had the recession, a lot of people in my company could not retire when they had scheduled retirement. they had to work a couple extra years just to make up some of the money, right? So my 401k, I diversified it, right? I made it, it wasn't secure investments. It wasn't. My brother switched over. He called me. He's like, "Are you gonna switch over?" I'm like, "No, I'm gonna just ride it out." And I'm still gonna just ride it out for right now. I'm really gonna ride it out because with the stimulus plan and then with the recovery, because at the end of the day, if you think back to the recession, people, as much as it sounds terrible to say, people are not gonna, this is not going to be the end of people. I know a lot of people are like, things are going to change so much once we get through this rough part, like once we get over this, people are going to change. I don't think people are really going to change because they can't even change now. What makes you think they're going to jump right back? They're going to jump right back. The 401k is taking a hit because your 401k is pretty much stock investments. So if the stock market is taking a hit, if you look at the stock market right now, the Dow is all over the place, the other, whatever, I'm not going to get into it, but the stock market is taking a hit. So if you have your 401k that's mostly in volatile stocks, then your money, it's going to drop because people are selling all their yeah, I'm maxed out my contributions. I'm maxing out so that my company matches. But yeah, if you have stocks right now, they're taking a major hit. Most of the stocks. The influencers, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with influencers. Full-time beauty influencers, I think, are going to get a hit. I think initially right now, I think some of the brands are still pushing out like sponsorships because they're still trying to get sales in, right? Like right now people still have kind of money and people are still kind of spending because some people still aren't being, not, I wouldn't say smart, but they aren't being too conservative right now with their money, like their extra money. So people are still going to buy things, right? So brands are still going to invest in these sponsorships and pay these influencers to advertise their products. So I think that's still going to happen for a little while, not much longer. Brand trips are done, right? The numbers on YouTube, even for the videos on YouTube, the numbers are dropping, which makes no sense to me, but it could be because there's so much content now. There's so much more content that less people are watching each individual video. So the views are dropping on YouTube. That's another thing. So a lot more people are doing, what is going on? A lot more people are doing sponsored videos, but there aren't too many sponsored videos because companies, again, don't have that kind of money. Like there are very few companies that are still going to invest in those sponsorships. So now views are down, so AdSense is down. Then you have sponsorships are going to start going down for real. So these influencers, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they're going to do at all, because if they're not making, if the companies aren't paying them and people aren't going to be buying like merch and stuff like that, like if anything, I think people might be supporting smaller influencers and like Patreon and that stuff. That's why you see all these OnlyFans accounts going up. Can you imagine? People are on OnlyFans getting nude because porn subscriptions have gone up, right? Yeah, the Savage Fenty things. I think Savage, the Fenty Savage was pre-planned. I think that's why you're seeing so many Savage posts right now. And I think a lot of people too are just grabbing at them. Like if it's being offered, they're grabbing it. And it's interesting to see. And then people who weren't making videos before are making videos now, because I'm like, oh, so the Instagram thing is falling off, so y'all coming back to YouTube because some of the AdSense is still here. But I wonder, how is AdSense going to makeup testing? That I think is going to change. That I think, so at Ulta, Sephora, these beauty counters where you have these products to swatch, I think that's going to kind of start changing a lot, how they sanitize things. And this is why I think makeup sales are going to drop tremendously. And I think going into these stores, I think that's going to stop a lot, and a lot of people aren't going to be getting their makeup done. Or are they? Are they? What do you think? Returns? You're right. Cyan. Style by Cyan. Is that how you pronounce it? Yes. I think, yeah, I think they're gonna limit testers, or they're gonna have to really sanitize them, or just get rid of them altogether. And then marketing is right. You're right, Renee. Marketing is the first thing to go. So then if they limit testers and they limit makeup applications, returns, I think they're going to change return policies. And I wonder if they're going to stop it altogether. You're right. Or they're going to stop returns altogether. Somehow I don't feel like it's going to be a big impact. That's just me though, because I feel like Renee is right. People have short memories, and people love to go back to the norm. People like to get back to some sense of normalcy. Like, to them, that gives them control of their lives. But I think it should change a lot. But I think people, as you can see, these friggin' little idiot kids, we're still going on spring break. Like, why are you going on spring break? Why are you on spring? Why are you traveling? Where are you going? Where are you going? Stop it. Because people didn't take it seriously. People don't take it seriously. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen now. I have no clue. It's almost 9 o'clock, guys. I don't think I should make this run for over an hour. We can do this again. We're gonna do this again next Friday, right? All being well. 8 o'clock next Friday. We're gonna try to do this on Fridays. But people are going to spring break in Miami. And they were in, wait, where are you going? What you doing? What are you doing? Stop it. Stop it. Let me know the topics you want us to talk about for next week, because, you know, good suggestions. I like that we were just talking here. You know I can talk. I will talk about everything. Please like the video. Yes, please like the video and share it. And we're gonna do Fancy Friday next Friday. Hopefully we can be a little bit lighter. Although I still enjoyed this chat. It was kind of, it was fun. There were some pretty sad moments, like we were talking about sad things, but like we still managed to keep each other company and stuff. But Lord have mercy. And these spring breakers, a lot of them got sick. But the problem is, they're bringing it home to their moms, their dads, and their grandparents. So now poor granny sick, because this pitney decide them need to go beach with them idiot friend. And do you see these like these videos, like these viral videos, people licking lollipops and passing it around? People nasty. And then you have the nasty people on TikTok, but they're licking toilet seats, and they're just, what is wrong with people? What is wrong with people? What is going on? I can't. Nasty. So I have two. Oh, look at this pimple. So I have 2 videos that are going up. I have a get ready with me, and then the swatch video for Cleona. I'm gonna film this weekend. I'm gonna film the collection video. I'm gonna break. Tell me now. All right, since y'all are here, leave the comments. I am going to try to. Ooh, nearly fell again. I nearly fell. If I did fall on camera, oh Lord. So I'm gonna try to go through my collection. Like, I'm gonna do this section, then I'm gonna do this section, and then I'm gonna do this section, and then I'm gonna do the drawers underneath. It's probably gonna be long, so how should I do it? Cause let me show you something. Let me, for instance, take let's do this drawer. So if I take out like a drawer like this, do I need to like swatch everything, or just show you like key things in here, like things that are really nice? I don't know how to do the collection videos without it being extremely long and like difficult to edit and all this. So y'all tell me how to do that. So I'm gonna make them long, y'all sure? Because I know you got some of y'all like long videos. Plus you can always watch it in parts, right? So I'm gonna do it in parts. And so swatch them. I'm gonna swatch some of them. Okay, swatch the faves. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Swatch the fave things, but like go through each portion of the collection so it's not endless. Maybe we'll do like a collection series, so that there's just gonna be a lot for you to look at, because I think that's entertaining and it's distracting. It's a good way to like look at something pretty and take our minds off the cake that we want to eat and the fact that the whole world is on fire right now. Remember how the year started with the Australian fires, and that was devastating itself, and we were like, oh my god, this is so terrible. Who would know that that wasn't even the start? Who knew that that wasn't even the start of it? Like, we thought that was gonna be the worst thing of 2020, and look what, Lord have mercy, Lord, Lord. What? I've been eating too much. I've been eating everything. I've been eating it all. But all right, guys, so we're gonna do the lighthearted collection series. We're gonna do the get ready with me's, the playing with makeup. I'm gonna do swatch videos. I'm just gonna do what my heart desires and just have fun with it, because the views are down. I'm I don't feel, I'm disappointed. I feel discouraged, but like, I have you guys here, and we're gonna do Fancy Fridays, and yeah, so I'm gonna cut it off here because it's 9 o'clock. It's been an hour. I'm gonna leave this on my channel, and I will see you guys next week. So thank you guys for hanging out. Hair routine, tell me what, I've done hair routines and not much has changed. Like, I don't do anything with my hair. I wash it every 4 or 5 days, and that's it. All right, so I will talk to you guys next week. Have a great night, and I'm gonna go over there and join Kelsey a little bit, and yeah, talk to you guys next week and in my comments and in my next videos that are coming up. All right, so have a good night, guys. What? I'm tired. Have a good night, guys. I will talk to you soon. Bye.